they caring, they sharing, and they patient, and they'll come and make sure that no matter what, you doing all right this day right here and everything, because they see you. And then when they don't see you, first they're gonna say, man, where you been at? We missed you. And everything. And then that's true love. That's true caring. Not just saying, well, you just another face in the crowd and we're doing this over this. You're doing it from the heart. And I can't see myself not coming there and everything. And that's a place, like I said, you can always call home.
People ask me all the time, what is the Byllesby Center, what is their primary mission? And what do we offer? And what we offer is so broad. There's so much being offered. We have everything from addiction recovery groups that meet here, after-school tutoring programs, feeding programs. It almost sounded like it was just this nebulous ministry that didn't really have a central focus. But then I had to explain what that central focus is. And that central focus is that all these different things that we offer, feeding, clothing, those fill a need. But where the real ministry begins for us is when we build relationships. And so we view that all the different offerings we have as an opportunity to build relationships. And that's where we get to know people. That's where we get to hopefully change lives.
What gives me energy, what excites me about coming here is the people. The older people, the kids, the people who say that they've never really had a chance to get to know people in the community, and they know them. They know who we are. They know who the volunteers are. And it's just exciting.
So I've been coming here to what is now known as the Byllesby Center for a number of years here in the Augusta area. And prior to that, it was the location for Christ Church, which was still at that time having a very successful feeding program out of the parish hall at the church. It was an important ministry of the parish at that time, but as happened with most of us during the time of pandemic, things had to close down, and really Christ Church as the parish did not come back. However, after some time, this great idea of what we now know as the Byllesby Center came into being. This ministry has gone to a new level.
I think one of our pivotal moments was when Hurricane Helene devastated the area. We came down that same afternoon, worked our way down here just to check on the building. Our big pecan tree was gone, but the building had power. The entire area is without power. This little 3-block long, maybe 2 blocks wide area had power. And we knew right away we needed to do something.
And when I got up, I saw the sun coming through the window. But when I opened up the bedroom door, that's when I saw that a tree really did come down on my residence. It's only by the grace of God that we still alive, because this house right here is not livable no more. And I made sure that Saturday that I came by the Byllesby Center and everything just to see if anybody was there and to see a familiar face. And I saw Pastor Larry's wife, Sister Pam, and when she looked at me and she asked me, how you doing? And that's when the first time I realized how much I love the center and everything, because I had to make sure in my mind during that time that I didn't do like Peter did when he was looking at Jesus and see the wind. So that storm, that house, and everything else to me was just like the wind. But as long as I kept my eyes on Jesus, I was able to keep walking.
We went to feeding 6 days a week, alternating breakfast and lunches. We served over 2,000 meals, and the people kept coming. And people came off the streets to help us, and to work with us. And I think that was when I began to think of, it's not us that's doing this. It's a conduit for all the good people in this community and our churches. We had help from every church in the Convocation. We had help from the Methodist Church up the way, and we all came together. And like I said, we fed 2,000 plates of food out of this little bitty kitchen, not knowing what we were doing, and it turned, none of us had ever cooked for that amount of food. And I mean, it was exciting. It was energizing. We met some wonderful people who to this day still come and help us on a regular basis.
One of the things that's been amazing for me has been to watch transformation in people's lives, not just with our guests, but especially in our volunteers. I've seen people who have come through to volunteer with us from some of our churches that have absolutely captured a heart for what we do and what they do as representatives of Christ in the community, giving to others without expecting anything in return, and loving them and building relationships. It's been transformational. I feel so honored to be able to do this kind of work. It's been amazing, and it continues to be amazing. Some things work, some things don't. But the important thing is not to give up and to continue to do so.
And I love this community because you get a chance to know the people. You get a chance to do your ministry here. They have the center open for whatever you need to do as long as within their guidelines. You will do a type of program that you need to do. And I have a great opportunity. I met so many people. I've enjoyed myself. People have gotten to know me when I'm walking down the street now. People that I didn't know before would tell me, I'm going to come to class. I'm sorry I missed the Bible study. I said, well, come when you can, because I know sometimes you can't make it every Thursday. So because you got other things to do. But I tell them to come whenever they can.
It has blossomed into something far greater, and it's something that probably that Deaconess Byllesby never even imagined could be possible for Augusta. That is not just one day a week, it is most days throughout the week and throughout the year, helping anyone and everyone to come in. And as the Dean of the Augusta Convocation, one of the things that really excites me the most is the fact that all of our churches, all of the Episcopal churches can come and be a part of this, but not just that, it's very ecumenical. It brings in participation from other churches in the area, other nonprofit organizations, as well as schools. And it opens us all up to different ways of carrying out our ministry and new opportunities that we may not have had if we just stayed within our parish settings.
This center is really needed in this neighborhood. It's very important. And I'm just so glad because they're bringing people together from different parts of the CSRA. I get a chance to see them from my area, from this area and other area. So it's needed. I'm glad that we got those minds here that are able to do what they're doing. I'm enjoying it.
And it just was just like a safe haven for me and everything. And I understand the significance of it and everything. It just showing, just confirming that it is a God in Augusta. It is a God, like out of the stone, doing the stone. And when you think you lost everything, you come to find out you didn't lose nothing.